Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. We are going to listen to Lando Norris. Let's listen to him.
Expecting a little bit more going on here, just like a bit more.
No.
Oh, this is the new Lando playing it cool, is it? You just put it on pole in Monaco.
No, I don't know what am I meant to do? Shout?
Just be really excited because that was phenomenal.
Yeah, but I got to try win tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, but you just said as yourself, enjoy the moment. New lap record here in Monaco. Come on, I know inside you're
No, I mean, I'm happy.
dancing. You come on.
It doesn't mean I have to show emotion to everyone. Like I'm not hiding it. I'm just.
Okay, so this is a new approach.
No, it's not.
Very in real contrast to Zach. He went nuts.
No, yeah. Well, he doesn't have to fly to Indy now. I think that's why.
No, but I mean, seriously though, what a performance today when it really mattered. Because actually, in fairness, throughout practice, it didn't necessarily look like things were going to go your way.
No.
You put it on pole, Charles nicked it back, and then you went in again just at the day. Amazing.
No, I mean, I am very happy. Especially to do it here in Monaco is always extra special. To do it ahead of Charles is that little bit sweeter, but. I think a lot of this weekend has just been trying to make little bits of progress every session, every lap. Charles has been on top in every session, so it's hard to just go, yeah, we're going to do it now. But I think we've been confident that we've always been there or thereabouts. We knew we had a little bit more to come in qualifying, and I knew if I just did a good lap and put things together that again, we could be on pole. But I'm happy.
Cheers.
I'm happy.
You just did that little emoji, awkward, just put Charles in front of his fans. Because it kind of went nuts here for him, and then you nicked it back. Do you feel a little bit guilty? Not really?
I don't know. Should I?
No. But okay, tomorrow, you've got to now convert it into a win.
Yeah, that's
How
the
are you
plan.
going to do that?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, I wish that it was with the old rules now.
Yeah, I bet you do now, yeah.
Honestly, I've not thought of that yet. I mean, there's been a lot of thoughts of it, but all my work so far this weekend has been to just do a good job today. So I've done that, and I'm happy with that. But I'll go high five my team, and then we'll get cracking with the work for tomorrow.
Head down, work hard, do it tomorrow. Go well. Thanks a lot. We believe in you.
Thank you.
Yeah, for me it was a little bit surprised to see Lando Norris to have that pole position today. I was thinking that if someone will do it, that will be Oscar Piastri, but the roles a little bit changed today, and we saw absolutely epic performance from Lando Norris. Don't understand me wrongly, I'm not a hater of Lando Norris, but if you look all of the sessions until today that we have, Oscar Piastri was looking better than Lando Norris. But as always I am saying, we will never know what will happen at the Formula 1, and that in that pole position, I think the critical role was the strategy of the McLaren. They decided, as you know, to go out a bit early, and they had the second chance to push, and I think Lando Norris just did very perfectly use that second chance, and he took the pole position. Just I want to say congratulations to him one more time, and let's hope one more win for him.
Hey Charles, that roar that we got when you were on provisional pole took me back to last year. I know you missed out on pole position, but you're still on the front row. Just sum up how you're feeling right now.
Bad. I mean, I'm not happy, but it's the way it is. I mean, I've given everything. If I do a step back and I come back to Thursday, I think I was extremely skeptical about this weekend. At the end, it's a front row, so it's not that bad, but I know how important qualifying is, and starting second is going to be difficult to go and take that P1.
But there is something about the way you've driven so far this weekend, just shows how much pace, well, not just this weekend actually, it's every time you've come here, how much pace you've got. We've got some new strategy rules, we don't know what's going to happen. The win is still on tomorrow, even if it's Monaco, isn't it?
The race is very long, so that gives me a little bit of hopes. But for now, really, just the deception is really big. So I just want to go and sleep and come back tomorrow, and I'm sure I'll be surrounded with a lot of positive energy. But at the moment, just the disappointment is big.
He looks really disappointed after the dominating all week, but this kind of things happens at Formula One. Like no one was expecting from the Ferrari, from the Charles Leclerc, this kind of performance, but at the end of the day, like they had a pace at the Monaco, interestingly, and I don't believe that. Also, they don't know how they have pace like this, but I can understand Leclerc's disappointment to lose your pole position in front of your home fans. I think that's a big disappointment for him. But if you look all of the week, Ferrari looked pretty good and pretty strong. We will see what will happen tomorrow at the race. After that, 2 mandatory pit stop, and also it will be a bit of chaos, and who will survive from that chaos, I think that they will win the race.
Certainly in practice, we thought it was going to be a fight between you and Charles for pole today. But where do you think that the car was lacking?
Mainly the middle sector. Just all the low-speed mechanical grip corners, we just didn't have it. I couldn't find more lap time compared to practice, really. And every time I had to ride a curb or drop a wheel in a cambered corner, it just didn't grip up, and that's been our issue. So as soon as we went out in qualifying and I saw the lap time progression, I knew that we were not in that fight.
Did that come as a surprise to you?
Not really. I mean, I know that our car is not very good at low speed anyway. And I think this year already in qualifying it has always been very close between a lot of cars. And if naturally you are lacking a bit of feeling and balance in those low speed corners, then it's not happening.
Tell me about the moment with Lewis where he seemed to impede you.
Yeah, I mean, of course at the time you see the car blocking you, and when you're there at high speed it's quite how you say, like
startling.
Well, yeah, it's not nice, let's say like that. But then I saw immediately that the team told him that I was on driving slow while I was clearly driving fast. So it's not Lewis's fault. I mean, I quickly chatted to Lewis already about it. It's very simple, but of course it can't happen. But that's the team's mistake.
Do you expect him to get a penalty?
Well, if you look at the history of things, yes. But again, it's more a team's fault. But unfortunately, in qualifying, of course, they normally are quite strict on these things.
Okay, good luck tomorrow. Thanks so much.
Yeah, we'll see. Are they going to give a penalty to Max Verstappen? I'm sorry, not to Max Verstappen, to Lewis Hamilton. But we will see. We will see what will happen, let's say. And also, if you compare Max Verstappen's performance with the practice 2 and today, I think the car was absolutely flying. I think it was the, let's say, best possible position for Max Verstappen today. As you said, at the middle sector, Red Bull had a lot of problems, but like this race will be for Red Bull the match limitation race.
On the performance today, and including the moment with Max.
Not the greatest day, but the weekend has been generally going quite well. It's felt amazing to be in the Ferrari around this track, and the car has felt really good. Then today I was in P3. To have that shunt was definitely not helpful. I had a couple of cars up ahead and lost a bit of downforce in the rear and lost the back end. Team did an amazing job to recover the car, and the guys worked so hard to fix it, and got back out into qualifying, and it was sad. Qualifying is so much fun around here. Very difficult to keep out of the way of everybody, and I think I was doing a good job of staying out of the way of most people, of everyone, but then the team said that Max was on the fast lap, so I was to the left, and then they said actually no, he's not on the fast lap, so I started to I was just about to get back on power. I think I'd accelerated for 10 meters or something. I was off the line, but for sure distracting for him.
Tomorrow with 2 stops, will the data count more, or knowing how to read the moments, be reactive as a team?
I really don't know about tomorrow's strategy. I mean, last year was terrible because we had a safety car on lap 1, and then it was the same tyre for the rest of the race, which was boring. So it's great that we have the 2 stops. For a few people, the medium grained massively. and I've got two hards, so I'm hoping I chose to have two hards. Charles chose to have the two mediums. I'm really hoping that that can make some sort of difference. But we'll wait and see what the stewards say, and then we'll play from there.
Grazie.
That's
Yeah, the two mandatory pit stops, it will be very interesting. Further tomorrow, at least we will have something to. We will have something. Pičko mater, sixen pindaseni, sixen hepsix. Jarak, neicinarai. The noldi. Yeah, at least for the tomorrow, it will be very interesting to watch, to have at the Monaco Grand Prix two mandatory pit stops. At least we will have something to watch at the Monaco Grand Prix. Maybe some interesting moments. And as I said, the team did an amazing job with that car to repair it and to get ready for the let's say for the qualifying. And also if it came that let's say incident with Max Verstappen, I think they will definitely give one place. They need actually to give one place penalty to Lewis Hamilton. It was not him fault, but let's say if you have watched the qualifying, the team told him at the radio that Max Verstappen is coming slowly. He is not that on his fast lap, but Max Verstappen was absolutely flying, and just Lewis Hamilton impeded his way. I think because of that, at least one place grid penalty will be applied to the Lewis Hamilton. But we will see what Stewart's decision will be for that position. For me, I think it's, to be fair, they need to give him one place grid penalty.
Yeah, that final part of qualifying, I thought you nabbed it for pole right at the end. Just talk me through actually how well it built up to that point, and then just losing out in that second run.
I thought it built up reasonably well. I was quite a bit happy with the car in qualifying, which was good. Just not quite enough. The final lap of qualifying was, when you're pushing the limits, and I don't think I necessarily made any big mistakes, but all it takes is to hit a curb a little bit differently, or be on a slightly different part of the track, and it can make a big difference here. So a little bit of a shame for that, but considering how tricky this weekend's been, I'm pretty happy with the results, so I'll take it.
Why do you think the weekend has been so tricky up until this point, and how much do you think that might affect how the race unfolds tomorrow?
I don't think it'll affect the race very much, but it's just been difficult to feel happy with the car this weekend, and happy with myself, in all honesty. I think it's taken a lot of trial and error with a lot of things to get to close to where we should be in qualifying. So it's just been a bit difficult to marry myself and the car up this weekend.
Yeah, if you have watched the qualifying, I don't know, but I watched and I see that Oscar Piastri was struggling a lot with his rear end, and he absolutely was sliding around the Monaco streets. I believe that was the problem that Oscar Piastri lost, let's say, first and second position to Lando Norris and Charles Leclerc. But maybe tomorrow he will be doing better performance. But as you know, on this track, it's impossible to have, overtakes. The strategies that will do the teams tomorrow, I think it will be a decision for the winning the race. As you know, McLaren always does good strategies up against the Ferrari, but we will see what will happen tomorrow. But I think the critical problem for today for Oscar Piastri, I think that was that slight problem of his car. But at the end of the day, I think the third position, it's a good result on the track like this.
George, I know that is a totally different problem, but after Kimi in Imola here too, you had another issue. Should Mercedes fear reliability now a bit?
it's, you know, 2 races, 2 problems is obviously not. It's not good. Totally different reasons. I was in the straight. I hit a bump. The bump was there all weekend, but on this occasion, the engine stopped working. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm really frustrated right now because qualifying here is the most exciting of the season. And from lap 1 in Q1, I felt back in the game. You know, it's been a difficult weekend, but I felt really strong in the car. And I have no doubt we could have been fighting for a good position, but
maybe with 2 mandatory stops could be a different Monaco.
yeah.
Can you think of making pit stop right after the first lap to invent something different?
Yes, but there's many teams who will be thinking the same. So I think you will see half the drivers go one direction, half the drivers go the other direction. So in the end, you know, there's not really much you can do from this position. 2 pit stops, of course, for Monaco is not normal, but 2 pit stops in many other races is very normal. So there's not going to be any revelations.
How change the preparation for a team, this kind of rules here?
Well, we were preparing from the front few grid positions. We didn't have any strategy plans from P14, P15. Of course, we're here now. That's not good. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, they are in big trouble. It will be interesting what they are going to do, but as George Russell said at the last 2 races, to have two different problems with the car, it's interesting. If you have looked at the internet, everyone was saying that they had a problem with the electronics of the car. As Russell said all week, that bump was there, but today just the car was broken, and as I said, they will be at a big trouble tomorrow. For everyone, the strategies that they are going to do, it will be decision. Let's say for the race, he was so frustrated, and he is right to be frustrated. But we will see. Let's hope for some good race for the tomorrow, not to have monotone races like last year's at Monaco.
Yeah, shame to end the session like this and so early. I was getting into the rhythm in qualifying, and yeah, just it's a shame that you know, we finished like this, and feel really sorry towards the team because you know, that was fully on me.
Yeah, because it is all about rhythm here, but you're going to be starting tomorrow from 14th and 15th, which is way off what we wanted and expected from you. But tomorrow is another day, and there are a lot of opportunities with these 2 mandated pit stops.
Yeah,
you have to take a big gamble.
Well, obviously we
adventurous.
need to think a lot differently, and also because we did not expect to start this far back with both cars. So definitely we're gonna try to something maybe crazy. I don't know. I'll need to speak with the team in order to try and make up as many places as possible.
Okay, we'll let you go and plot the craziness.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah, we will see tomorrow what is going to do. What is that crazy thing that they are going to do? But at least with their one driver, I think they will pit after the first lap. I think it will be Kimi Antonelli to put hard and to just wait for the safety car or any red flag or something like that. That came to my mind, kind of craziness if we say, but we will see what will happen tomorrow. Also the other teams maybe will try something like this, but for the Mercedes to follow them, it will be very interesting for the tomorrow's race. Just don't forget to like the video, comment it, and subscribe to the channel.